Alright everyone, so here we are with City of Heroes. Homecoming. We're playing on the Homecoming servers. We're going to be playing on Excelsior. And as I know this is not a very big game, or was never really like a huge game, and I'm sure those of you who are watching this, I see Leo here, Anthony, Reborn, have no clue what this is. Let me explain. This is City of Heroes, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game featuring superheroes. We have Ash here as well. Hello, Ash. And yes, an MMORPG about superheroes. You're in this city called Paragon City, and basically it's an MMORPG. You create a character. There's a bunch of stuff to do, missions, raids, task force, teams you can do. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can do in this game. P versus E, P versus P. You know, there's so much in this game. It was shut down many years ago, and recently it's resurfaced with the Homecoming servers. They've recently allowed people to start streaming it, so I am going to be streaming it today and showing it off, and maybe getting some of you, if any of you want to play, getting you in on it. So where do we begin? First we'll go to a server. Oh, give me 1 second. So Reborn asks, what's this? I answered that. Anthony's like, out of all the things I suggest, you choose this. I already have this, Anthony. I'm sorry. Leo says, we can play with you? Yes, you can. So you can play. You can go into the description, and there's a link to the forums. You can create an account. You can create an account, and pretty much from there you can just you can sign up. It's all free. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to mention about this. As far as like setup goes, and I can't think of anything. Zaki says sus. What do you mean sus? How you doing today, Zaki? Hang on. No. All right. I was gonna try and get the graphics up, but I guess we'll just create a character and go from there. I mean, we can make the graphics better, but this is a 17. This game came out 17 years ago. So even though it has had some improvements made graphically, it is still a 17-year-old game. So let's create a character and let's begin. So first of all, you get to decide with your character if you want to play City of Heroes Freedom or City of Heroes Going Rogue. And I'm going to go with Freedom because this is more in line with what the classic original game was. So we're going to go with this. But you can go Going Rogue and start in a different area entirely from the main game. Reborn, Reborn said Anthony proceeds to rant about why you haven't played Winnie the Pooh Rumbly Tumbly Adventure. Exactly. So Reborn's like, it's that old. Yeah, it's a pretty old game. It's I don't know if it was the very first superhero MMORPG, but pretty sure it was one of them. Like, I don't know if any of you are familiar with Champions Online or DC Universe Online, but those came after this one. All right, so we have City of Heroes Freedom. We can decide the origin, which doesn't really matter too much outside of thematically, if you want a character to have a certain origin. This doesn't really matter too much, but actually this brings me to my character name. As long as it's not taken, I'm just going to name this GamerFourFun. And I will be GamerFourFun. And there we go. We'll jump into this with natural, since I am a natural person. And I kind of have an idea on a character that I'm going to make, but just to kind of go over the different classes. These are pretty much I mean, I don't have much experience with other types of MMORPGs, but these are pretty much what you'd expect from any of a game of this type. We're talking about tank, you know, that's the character that has a lot of defense, a lot of durability. They attract the attention, get people on them to attack them, while the other members of the team come in, swoop in, and pick off the guys one by one. Does low damage, but that's what it is. And by the way, within the tank, I should mention this, it has the different types of, this is the play style, and it has the different types of archetypes that are within that type of character. So you have a tanker, that's just a tanker. You have a peace bringer. You know, I'm not going to go through all of these just because it would take too long to go through every single one, but you have like a brute, which the cool thing about this type is the more you fight, the stronger he gets. It's kind of like a sort of like a sand, if you know DBZ, but a little different because it's actually, well, actually, I don't know. In Dragon Ball Super, they kind of made it so I guess they get stronger as they fight, not after recovering from near death. But anyway, enough about that. We have melee damage. These are, you know, the strong hitters of the groups, you know, like scrappers. These guys do a ton of damage. Stalkers, they can sneak up on enemies and attack them. Widow has a bit of a mix. Soldiers have a bit of a mix. Again, I'm not going to go through all of these because it'll just take too long. You have support. This is stuff that, you know, you can use things to hold enemies and control enemies, and same thing with crowd control. I'm sorry, crowd control is that. Support is more assisting the team, helping out the team, protecting them, healing them, stuff like that. Pets is summoning pets to fight for you. So I'm going to go with the range damage, though. Because if I were in this game, if this was me, I would be a blaster. And I would either have an assault rifle, or I would have dual pistols. And I'm going to go with dual pistols because dual pistols, it's cooler. Assault rifle is kind of, I mean, well, maybe I should go with assault rifle. I don't know. So assault rifle or dual pistols. The rest of these are like magic stuff, or magic or energy, like water blast. You have psychic blast, ice blast, energy blast. Like these things won't work. Archery could work, but I'm gonna settle with dual pistols. And basically, with your primary power set, so you have a primary and secondary power set for each archetype. So with the primary set, you can select one of the first two powers. It can be you can select this one, which is usually a fast but weak attack, or this one, which is a stronger attack, but its recharge is a little slower. So let's just say I go with pistols. I don't know. Fast rate of fire. Additionally, changing your ammunition will also... Damage is average, but the fire rate is very fast. Yeah, so you know what? Let's just start with pistols. There we go. We'll start with pistols. And then we have the secondary power set. Now, I think what I'm going to go with here is... devices? Maybe I'll go with devices. Or actually, you know what I want to do? Actually, let's do ninja training. Let's say I'm a No, that doesn't make any sense. But then again, devices implies that I actually put in the work to put together devices like this. And I doubt I would. I'm pretty lazy. I don't know. None of these would really work for me. But I would say, let's go with ninja training. Immobilizing dart, yeah. Yeah, I guess if I'm given all this stuff, I just kind of make it work. The ninja masters just grant me a sword and grant me powder to use and darts and stuff. So yeah, we'll go with ninja training. All right, now this is where you get to see exactly how I look in real life. This is absolutely gonna be how I look in real life. Don't doubt it. It is. I'm not totally jacked like this guy here. We're pretty slim. We're 8 feet tall. I mean, I'm 8 feet tall. And all right, we're just gonna start. Okay, you know, let's start with average. How about that? Let's start with average. Okay, so the first thing to note is I don't have any masks. All right, we'll say my face. Let's say I am. I mean, I know what I am. Totally, it's thin, right? Totally thin. 100%. Very, very thin face. There we go. That's me right there. In fact, this almost looks exactly like me. Just need to fix a few things, like the hair. We definitely need to fix that hair. Where is bald? None. There we go. There we go. Make him bald, gamer. Make him bald. Okay, he's bald. He's bald. There we go. Exactly how I look. Totally, completely how I look. Putting on some glasses? Yeah, let's put on some glasses. By the way, this costume creator is extremely detailed. Like, this is one of the big things of this game. There's just a ton of different costumes that you can go through and check out, and yeah, this is my beard right here. Just a ton of different ways to customize your character. You can end up spending like a long while just putting your character together if you really get into it. Me personally, I'm not as big on, you know, creating the costumes of the character. I kind of just have a couple things I usually do and then throw them together and get the character out there to actually start playing the game. Okay, then we've got this. We've got the shirt. What do I wear? What do I wear usually? Yeah. That right there is me right here. This is me. That is perfect, and I don't think we need to change this. We can't change this. That's exactly what it is. You know what? We don't need anything on the arms. We don't need anything on the shoulders. I think this guy is perfect. It's like looking into a mirror. Maybe getting a belt. What kind of belts do we have? Yeah. Yep. Alright, so I do have a katana. We'll just... yeah, the Black Knight. Oh, that's good. That is so good. We are definitely going with that. We've got some pistols here. I am going to... I was gonna say, I like my silencer. We're gonna use the silencer. We're gonna use the silenced pistols. Those are the best. Capes, auras. You know, actually, I think... yeah, here we go. The only thing is all the colors are linked. But I do have fleas around me, so that works. And I think... oh, wait, hang on. There we go. Alright, I think that about does it. I think that is exactly me, so let's go. Let's just do this. We got... oh, by the way, with each of the powers... well, you can select no redraw, but also some of them have different different animations, like alternative animations that you can use. So yeah. We have this here. You know what? I think that works. I think all these work. We have darts and stuff. Let's see. We have the immobilizing dart. We have Sting of the Wasp, some choking powder. We're gonna make it white. Yes. Perfect. Oh, this is great. All right, we got what we need. We got what we need. We are GamerFourFun. We have pistols and an immobilizing dart. Battle cry is okay. And character description is not a hero for fun. Do I wish to play the tutorial? Should I play it? You know, I'm not going to play it because it takes up a bit of time, and I'd rather get right into the actual main game, so we're going to say no to that. But I would recommend, if you are playing this for the first time, check out the tutorial. You can actually, I think, select between two different ones. You can play as a hero or villain. We're going to go with the hero because the villain takes you to the Rogue Isles, which I like. But I want to start, you know, at least as far as streaming goes, with the hero, you know, with the hero side of things, because I find those areas a lot more interesting. And at some point in the future, if I keep streaming this, we'll jump into villain and go through that. So let's get into hero. Complete character creation, enter the game. Yes. So we start in Atlas Park on the hero side. This is part of Paragon City. And I'm going to try and give the rundown on this game and just a lot of things you might want to look for when you do jump in. If you do jump into whatever. Don't need prestige power slide. We've got experienced, I'll keep that. All right, so you have these right here. We have Brawl, we have pistols, we have immobilizing dart. These are the powers that you have. Usually I just keep them all in the first tab to start. This character is new. If you need help in cities, you have the option to flag yourself as needing help from other players with a specially colored name and title. So yeah, you can hit help me or helper or none. All that's good. Happy 17th anniversary. Yeah, I think City of Heroes recently turned 17 years old, so that is cool. Also, let me just see if I can bump the graphics up. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Watch the game crash. So, I wish I had thought a little bit more about what order I'm going to do this in. Alright, so over here, we have the chat. You can see people looking for group. Fake Nem Farm, looking for more. Also, when groups are recruiting, you'll see it in this. I'm just going to move away from this for a second. You'll see it in the chat here. You'll see people saying, like, Fire God here, 50 Brute looking for team. That means a level 50 Brute looking for team. LFT, simple as that. This game looks like a decade-old Boku no Hero. I haven't played that or seen that, but if it looks like it, it looks like it. So, yeah, and you'll see here, you have Kill Most ITF, Manticore TF, level 30 plus, looking for more. So, you know, the chat is pretty active depending on the server that you're in, and you'll usually be able to find a team pretty easily at certain times. Like, this has enough of a player base where you'll be able to get it. And again, this is the Excelsior server on Homecoming. So, yeah. Let's begin. Let's start by what should I start by? Let's go this way. By the way, if anyone does jump in, all right, here's one of the enemies. So here's one of the enemies. I don't know who's fighting them. Oh, you know, it's that person over there. I'll take this guy out. Oh, I missed. Wait, hang on. Gonna need to immobilize him. Alright, so he's immobilized. His animation isn't right. He's supposed to be... Well, actually, no, it's an it's not a sleeping dart, it's an immobilization dart. So I killed him. You have defeated Blood Brother Slicer, or I guess I arrested him technically. He looks pretty dead. We get a couple of citizens thanking me. And sometimes they give you, yeah, this one of them gave me 3 influence. So influence is basically the currency of the game. And if you're on the villain side, it's called infamy. And the more you have of that, the more stuff you can buy to make your character better or help you in certain fights. So if we just go out into the streets, let's see if we can actually find someone. Here we go. Look at this. This Blood Brother Slugger. These are, by the way, if you look up here, Blood Brother Slugger, he's a level 1. He's a minion. There are different classes. There are different level enemies. Hellions are a group of enemies. This is where the group of enemies would be, the faction that they're in. And then if their name is in white, that means they're the same level as you. If they are yellow, I believe, yes, yellow, it's been a bit since I actually played this, but yellow is a lieutenant. Orange would be a boss. Well, actually, I'm sorry, no. Yellow is if they're 1 level above you. Orange is if they're 2 levels above you. Red is if they're 3, and then I believe purple is if they're 4 levels above you. So if this guy was a level 5, his name would show up in purple, and he would not be someone I want to fight. But since he's clearly bothering everybody, disturbing the peace, we're going to put him to sleep and we're going to punch him. There we go. We knocked him out. Yes, you're welcome. So, by the way, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask, because I'm kind of just winging it right now as far as going through this game. Okay, so here we go. So you see these guys? Blood Brother Slicers. Orange. We have 2 orange minions. Now this is a fight I probably shouldn't take, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the first one to sleep. Alright, then we're going to back up. Okay. The other guy has not seen me. Alright, some of them are kind of blind. Okay. So we got rid of one of them, and of course because... Oh, I definitely don't want to fight those guys. Those guys are red. But you'll see here he's level 3. And he is a minion. Oh, look, somebody's helping me. This is a level 50, by the way. So he basically just helped me out. This is, hold up, where are they? Here we go. So he's a defender. So that character was a defender. Very helpful, gave me a Q boost that is going to make this actually a lot more manageable. I'm trying desperately to join Game Word, but someone stole my laptop charger. Oh, jeez. Alright, and there we go. So they helped me out. So actually, while I have these buffs, I'm going to try and take these guys out here for the XP. I'll also just try and quickly go. So we got a Fortitude buff. We've got Clear Mind, and we've also got Adrenaline boost. So basically all that combined gives me extra defense, extra attack power, endurance. Oh, you know, that reminds me. I haven't actually gone over this stuff here. We got the health bar here. So your health depends on what your level is and archetype is, but we got the health bar, which is the green bar. We have the blue bar here, which is the endurance, which the more you use powers, the more endurance you end up using. Oh, so here we go. This is actually a good one. Fallen Gunners. They are, you know, actually, I don't know if I want to fight them, since I'm losing the buffs now. You know what? Let's try and fight them quickly before I lose everything. But you'll see here, they're lieutenants. So they are actually pretty tough enemies. Fighting them at level 3 is not a good idea, but I'm going to try and move around a bit so maybe I can avoid getting hit by them too much. We just move around. Keep firing at them. But if I kill one of them, I'm sorry, arrest one of them, we will be good to go. We will get a level up, and then... Yep. So I got a level up. We get these, which are inspirations. We get a full set of attack boosting, perception boosting, resistance boosting, and defense boosting. This is all stuff that I gotta go through, but it basically makes you super strong temporarily until they run out. Gamer, they had a sale today. You missed it? What did I miss? Gamer, when you fight a boss, beware you might miss bargain day at the supermarket. Oh, yeah. There are actually boss... You know, let's see if we can actually find a boss. I don't think bosses pop up too often here. Let me see. Like, around this area, they keep it pretty... Oh, boy. They just killed the PPD detective. We have to stop them. These guys... Look at these Hellions. They just keep killing things. We must stop them. Oh, look. We have these guys here. These are longbows. Longbows are... I don't know exactly what their deal is. They're like the super police, I guess. The hero police. They're strong. They can... Some of them can fly around. They have different attacks. And actually, as enemies, if you do fight them, they can be pretty tough because they have debuffs and things that can make it bad. But Leo, yeah, that sucks, Leo. I hope you can get on at some point and maybe join in. All right. So what I'm gonna do? So I have inspirations here, right? So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna use both these attack boosting ones. These attack boosting ones, each one increases my damage by 25%. So, now that we have that, we're going to attack. We're going to do this. Just keep on firing. By the way, I mostly play melee tunes, which are characters that go up and actually attack people directly, you know, within melee range. But I wanted to do this blaster for this stream, just because. All right, we're gonna make our way back to the center because I want to level up. But let's keep trying to fight while we can. If we get in over our heads, we will be able to run, flee for our lives. All right, good. So, I did mention resistance and defense before. So there are two types of things, I guess, that are used to determine how much damage you take and when an enemy attacks, if you take any damage at all. There's defense, which you start out with... I'm sorry, an enemy starts out with a 50% chance to hit you. If they're at the same rank as you, the same level and everything, like, they'll have a 50-50 shot at hitting you. That's as far as I understand it. Maybe that's not entirely correct. But so if I fight an enemy that's the same level as me, they will have a 50% chance to hit me. However, if I get a defense boost that increases my defense by, say, 15%, then I will have a 65% chance evasion rate, so they will have only a 35% chance to hit me. And you can boost your defense up to the point where an enemy will only have a 5% chance to hit you. There's also resistance, which will basically take any damage that would hit you, or I'm sorry, that does hit you, and reduces it by a certain amount depending on how much resistance you have. So there are different resistance types, but say it's a basic attack, it's labeled as smashing damage, and they do 100 damage. But if I have a resistance of 50% for that type of damage, they would only do 50 damage. So we're back here in the center, and we have Miss Liberty here. Miss Liberty says, "You are doing great so far, GamerFourFun. Keep it up." So we're going to train up to a new level of power. You're ready for security level 2. You've become powerful enough to learn a new power. You will also gain fitness and rest. Fitness will make you run faster, jump higher, and recover quicker. Rest will allow you to quickly heal your wounds, but you will be left vulnerable while doing so. Visit a trainer whenever you level up to increase your abilities. After training, you will need 161 more experience before training again. Oh, and that's this pink, this purple bar here. Or pink, I don't know what that is exactly. I'm partially colorblind, I think. But yeah, so basically, once these bars, you see this bar here, once this gets filled up, it adds a small little bar to this circle here. And then once this gets all filled up, you get a level up. So I started at level 1, we leveled up to level 2. So I'm going to train up to next level, and we're going to get our next power. So I can get one of two things here. I can get another pistol attack. I can get empty clips, which basically just says there that you just it's in like an automatic attack where, you know, you just blast them like you had an AR, and it does a decent amount of damage. Still, I don't think it's supposed to. Hold on. Can't actually keep it on here, but you know, it's like going down here, the text and everything. It also has certain power sets have different types of things that you can do to change them up a bit. So for example, with this, eventually we'll get this power called swap ammo, which will let me use cryo ammunition, incendiary ammunition, or chemical ammunition, which each have different effects for the different attacks here as a whole, which are actually listed here, although they're not listed within the box here. They kind of stretch out, but that's fine. Empty clips. What weird name choice. Well, the reason it's empty clips is because you just empty out the whole clip there in rapid succession, and you don't end up with anything at the end of it. So I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with Sting of the Wasp, I guess. I kind of want to have a melee attack. You perform a standard attack with your ninja blade. Sting of the Wasp can reduce a target's defense, making them easier to hit. So that'll be a defense debuff, which will give me a higher chance to actually be able to hit the enemy. So I think we'll go with Sting of the Wasp. We already have a pistol attack, and we'll get more of those, but Sting of the Wasp for now. So you level up. You get to get a new power every other level up for a good while. I think it's until level 32. And by the way, level 50 is the level cap. All right, so with that in mind, actually, someone's recruiting for a DFB. Do I want to do that? Let's see if they keep recruiting. I want to go over here to missions. I should be able to get a mission here. Here we go. I think it's this guy. So Matthew Habashi. Oh, whoops! I accidentally missed his thing. We've got a lot of work ahead of us for GamerFourFun. So there are missions, there are contacts in this game which give missions, and being a hero, they often involve saving the day, saving from gangs, drugs, you know, getting drugs or retrieving drugs from bad people, so they can't use them, arresting bad people, and also defeating powerful threats eventually later on that threaten to destroy Paragon City, the world, all that good stuff. In your main account, did you make it to the max level? Oh yeah, this is my main account, and it's I mean, this character though is a new character, but I have like, I can actually check after this. I'll check before we're done with this. But we've got a lot of work ahead of us, GamerFourFun. So if I ask for available missions, it'll start, it'll give me this mission. And then if you see how it's like part 1, Demons and Gangsters. So Demons and Gangsters is the story arc. Or I'm sorry, no, What Was Lost is the story arc. Demons and Gangsters is the first part of it, the first mission. So he says, man, as if we didn't have enough problems with Galaxy City, which by the way was destroyed. The Hellions are terrorizing a neighborhood nearby. The majority of the Paragon Police Department are too busy trying to contain the situation in Galaxy, and we've got a ton of refugees in that area trying to take shelter. We need your help in taking back that neighborhood, Gamer4Fun. So just tell me where to go, and I'll help those people. So we need to take the fight to the Hellions, so we have to defeat 5 Hellions, and he doesn't have any dialogue after that. Pretty sure that is not supposed to be like that. So you say that, and then they say, sorry, they've got it, yes, we need your help to take back the neighborhood. Okay, so this is what was supposed to pop up in that blank text box. They're in one of the... Matthew Abashi seems distracted for a moment. He shakes his head, gathering himself. Sorry, they're in a neighborhood to the west of Atlas Park. You've got to thin out their numbers. Then what remains of the PPD can take control of the situation. Be careful, Gamer4Fun. The Hellions aren't your run-of-the-mill gangsters. These guys are demon worshippers, right? So it's these guys. Oh, by the way, so I went over like the different colors for these guys when they're above you in level, but when you're above them, so I'm level 2, these guys are level 1. So when you're above them, 1 level below you, fighting enemies 1 level below you, minions, they will show up in blue. If they're 2 levels below you, I think it's green. 3, I think, is like a light gray, and if they're 4 levels below you, it'll be like in this dark gray. That means you way overpower them. So let's just start by trying out my new power. We just slice them down. We'll do this. Okay. Now you notice my Sting of the Wasp is pretty slow in the recharge. It's a good attack, does a decent amount of damage there, but it is slow on recharge. So we need a good balance between fast recharge attacks and strong attacks. So I feel like we've got that. By the way, did I defeat 5 of them? Wow, okay, I defeated 5 of them. Let's go back. We saved the day. I mean, there's like at least a dozen more burning things around here. What were we supposed to do? We were just getting information, right? Yeah, we were just getting information. This is the rest of this is for the Paragon Police Department or Longbow or other heroes' problems, not mine. So we go up here. So we go to Matthew Abashi. He says, thanks, Gamer4Fun. The PPD are on the scene now and handling the situation. The Hellions said something about Atlas Park being next to fall. Seriously? Can't we catch a break? If it's not meteors destroying the city, it's a group of demon worshipping punk cultists saying the end is nigh. Looks like we're not out of the woods yet. It sounds like the Hellions are either planning something big or they know something big is about to happen. I'll admit, I'm kind of new to the whole business of taking down criminals like this. I was just a guy working behind a desk before the Galaxy City incident. I think I have an idea of what to do next, however. Okay? What are you thinking? Officer Nelson is taking charge of the PBD's cleanup of that neighborhood. He'll know about anything going on with the Hellions. I'd go talk to him. Oh yeah, here's my cell phone. You can call me at any time. This way of communication is much more efficient. Yes, this way we don't have to keep coming back to him after every mission. Also, since we are here, let me also show you the store. So we ask about the store. So we get, by the way, I haven't been bringing up what we've been picking up from these guys. Let me see if we got any salvage. We don't have salvage. We haven't been getting any recipes. Okay. So we have enhancements here. We have these things which basically you slot them in the power. So you go into enhancements, you go to manage, and you'll see each power has a circle there. You can add more circles as you level up, and which will let you put in more enhancements. But you have something like this, which use these stones, reagents in his alchemical experiments. They absorb enough magic to increase the range of a power. Increases range by 9%. So you'll see where it says relic, like it's right around here. It'll say natural and magic. So only characters of those origins will be able to use this enhancement. So I can slot this into pistols, which will increase the power range, the range from which I can attack, from 80 feet to 87.2 feet. 87.2 feet, not to feet. And we put that in, and that makes the pistols a little bit better. I have these, however. So we have, like, this one is genetic alteration, mutation science. This one is mutation science. This one is mutation magic. So these I can't really do anything with. You'll also notice they have numbers there. Those are the levels of the enhancements. If you're 4 levels, I think, above the enhancement, then they don't really do anything for you anymore. Or maybe it was 3. And also you can't slot any enhancements that are over 3 levels above your level. So, yeah, what we're going to do to make some money here is we are going to sell these to make some influence. That one just doubled my influence. We'll do this, and great, now we almost have 1,000 influence. With influence, we can buy inspirations, which usually cost 50 each, but there's also this one called Awaken for 150. This is the res, the life shroom of City of Heroes. You fall, you use it, and you'll be able to get up and continue fighting without having to go to the hospital. So, let's go speak with Officer Nelson. I want to keep going with this story arc here until we actually get a proper indoor mission. So, let's go speak with Officer Nelson. He knows what's going on with these guys. Okay, this is an act. This is just, I guess, a set piece here, or a set scene. Not really much to say here. So, Officer Nelson, let's talk to you. GamerFourFun, right? I heard you're responsible for helping us take back this area. We appreciate it. You and Matt are already doing a lot of good for this city. It can set an example for those lazier heroes. That's me. I'm one of the lazier heroes. It's a shame that his wife, Dana, died in Galaxy City. But anyway, we could use more of your help if you're willing to give it. And then we can say, yes, can you tell me about any more Hellion activity? Or we can say, wait, Matthew's wife died in Galaxy... I was going to say Galaxy City, but it actually just says Galaxy. Wait, Matthew's wife died in Galaxy? I don't care about Matthew's wife. Let's figure this out. I could write a whole book about how many problems the Hellions are giving us. They're over in Prometheus Park right now. We've got reports they've kidnapped several people or are trying to take others in the park. Someone has to stop them, but we just don't have the manpower to keep this neighborhood safe and go after them. It'll be up to you to make that happen, GamerFourFun. I'm on it. Leave it to me. And that is basically where we're going now. So we're going to Prometheus Park to basically just beat up some Hellions again. Now we'll be here and it's like, wait a second, where's Prometheus Park? This down here below is Prometheus Park. We're above it, although I think this counts for the mission. Also, there are plaques here which give you some lore about the game, about the world. So that's all here. So this fallen buckshot. A lieutenant, same level as me, however it's yellow because a lieutenant is above a minion, so it makes his, the color of his thing yellow. Anywho, let's fire at him, immobilize him. Now let's back up, shoot him, dart, attack, fire. I'm gonna actually just scroll out a bit. And again, we need to save these civilians. So early on, you can kind of play, even though something like a blaster, you can play it like a melee tune. But later on, in order to do that, like, you won't just be able to do that. You know, you'll need to be smarter about it, or you'll need to have the right enhancements to allow you to do that. So just something to keep in mind. Oh, he knocked me down. That was a big shot. Okay, so we got a level up. We're now level 3. And I need to save one more person. You. You know what? And actually, while we have this, We're going to take down some more Hellions while we have the inspiration buff. It'll make it easier to do that. So one thing is, by the way, I will also want to point out, is as you do missions, you'll get clues. Clues which are up here. So, why we fight. One of the Hellions why we fight. One of the Hellions threatened you after you took him down. You all can't stop what's coming. You know, I should have actually brought up the clues before, but you can't stop what's coming. This is what Matthew was referring to with his warning from the Hellions. And then when we did this mission here, where we beat up some of the Hellions there, we have this clue now, called Cursed Caverns. One of the victims you rescued spoke to you about the cavern beneath Prometheus Park. You have to do something. The Hellions have made a home for themselves in those caverns. They said something about using it as a place to store some artifacts until they were told to move on them. I don't know what happened to Galaxy. I don't know what happened to Galaxy to happen. I don't want what happened to Galaxy to happen to Atlas. So I want to also bring attention to this here. Well, this is how you can type in the chat. If you want to type in the chat. This message bubble here. So you click that. You go to set notoriety. This was what allows you to kind of change the difficulty to what you want. So it starts you off at base level. You know, you're at +0 team size. You're at set team size 1. But you could, even as a solo person, you could set the team size to 8. In fact, let me show off what happens when you set the team size. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that right now. But if you set the team size to 8, there will be a lot of them. There will be a lot of them. So let's actually head down there to the caverns, which are over here. So it'll lead you to the mission, and then we're in the caverns now. Now we need to retrieve stolen artifact in the caverns. So that's all that we need to do. But we'll also beat up some Hellions while we're at it. Because, you know, they're very dastardly. We need to clean them up. So we have the marker here that tells me where my mission objective is. So we're just going to follow that. Do this. I'm gonna stun him, punch him, pistol in the head, dead. That wasn't really in the head, but it did kill him. Or again, or it just knocked him out and I arrested him. Whatever it needs to be. Okay, so this is what we need, the cursed artifact. You find an artifact that exudes dark magic. It seems that the Hellions are using this to perform some sort of dark magic in the caves beneath Prometheus Park. You notice a small label on the side of the artifact reading Property of Magi. Or Magi, but also these guys just respawned. So we'll just take them back out. Well, I mean, they didn't respawn. No, these are new ones that just popped in. We're going to take him out, and then there we go. All right, let's get out of here. You know what? Yeah, let's just keep fighting. And then we'll go to this guy, slice him down. He's down as well, and we're good. So anyway, that is that. And now we can call up Matthew here and let him know. Matthew here, old GamerFourFun, good to hear from you. What's going on with the Hellion situation? I found an artifact they had. Looks like it belonged to Magi. Great. I mean great. I mean that to be sarcastic, by the way. Magi Vault is in Galaxy City, was destroyed during the incident. There's probably hundreds of dangerous artifacts floating around Paragon now. At least we've got one of them. We're getting reports, however, of more missing people. Probably the Hellions at work. Cursed artifacts, crazy cultists, missing people, never a good sign. No, it's not. You're right. On that one, GamerFourFun. We need to find where the Hellions are keeping all those people. Did you find out anything else? What happened to your wife, if you don't mind me asking? Don't care. No, that's all. What's next? Well, I think I have an idea of what we could do next. It's a little crazy, but I think it might work. What do you have in mind? Part 3, Incognito. We need to find one of the Hellions' bases and get information on what they're planning to do, on what they're planning, and where they're holding those hostages, without them knowing about it. Which means you'll need to get yourself some information and a disguise. You got an idea on where to get both? I just might. We're getting reports about Hellions loitering around one of the tunnels nearby. An eyewitness said that it looked like they might be guarding a possible supply cache. If you take down Hellion informants, you can find out where their cache is. After that, you can disguise yourself as the informant to get in there and find some information. If we go incognito, we might be able to catch them off guard. And by that I mean you. Sorry. Yeah, he's gonna send us in there all by ourselves. Hello, Fallen Gunner. I'm just gonna attack you. So take him out. So we did get another stone, which we actually got a couple more. So I'm going to use this to increase my range, and I'm also going to actually boost this. I'm going to boost this. We're going to combine this one with one of these. So what I can do is I can push this down here. We're going to add it with the stone of level 2, which gives me a 95% chance of success. Combine them. And bam, we get a level 3. And what I can do with that level 3, combine that with the level 2 that I have, 95% chance of success, and we get a level 4 one. So now my range, instead of being 87.5 or whatever it was, is now 88.4. So another foot. You know, it's not really all that much, but yeah, let's get over here into the mission. Or actually, this isn't the mission. We have to defeat an informant. Look at that, Hellion informant. Perfect, just who I wanted to see. Okay, took him out, got his disguise. Now we have to get to the warehouse. So we did get the disguise, so we go into the warehouse, and in this case, it's just going to automatically dress me up as one. So my powers are grayed out, they're not active right now. This is not a mission to fight in, this is just a mission to, we talk to these guys? No. Sometimes you can talk to them in missions when you're in disguise. But so basically, we're just going to run back here, we're going to try and get this information. It would be cool if you could talk to them, though, and kind of get more info, or if they were talking to each other. We could get info that way. Some missions do have things like that, but this is one of the first missions. It's not one of the first missions ever made, because this story arc was made later on in the game's life. But yeah, it's pretty basic. So we have the Hellion crate. Nobody's looking at us. Here, we'll go over here so nobody can see us do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're not going to catch us, but... Go to the Hellion crate. You sift through various items belonging to blah, 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 blah. Something called Ritual of Souls. There are details here of where the ritual will be taking place. That requires 4 pure souls, and it will summon a powerful demon to cause chaos and destruction in Atlas. Oh, you know what that reminds me too. I want to make sure, yes, I want to make sure I'm set to solo bosses. There's also mention that an outside source gave the Hellions the component to perform this ritual. An outside source? I wonder who that could be. Take the information and leave. Alright, now we're going to take the information and leave. Hello, guys. Fellow Hellions. Man, you guys are tall. Anyway, let's go. I mean, my character is 8 feet. Although, I mean, the disguise I have just makes me smaller, I think. So I'm pretty sure my character is bigger than these guys. Okay. So now we did that. We're going to call up Matt. You found information about something called the Ritual of Souls. That doesn't sound good at all, but at least you know where they're going to be performing the ritual. What worries me is who exactly gave the ritual to the Hellions. Exactly, that's what I want to know too. We can worry about that later, however. We have some more pressing matters to deal with. What was lost? Finale. Okay, so this is the last mission of the story arc. What was lost is now found. There's no time to lose, GamerFourFun. We know where the Hellions are preparing this Ritual of Souls. You need to get in there and put a stop to them once and for all. The most important thing is to stop that ritual and rescue the citizens who were kidnapped. There's one other thing I'd like you to look into. What is it? I'd like to see if you can find out who gave them the ritual. If someone's supplying the Hellions with something this dangerous, who knows who else they could be helping. That's all assuming you can stop the ritual. If not, well, we'll have bigger problems on our hands than who is giving these guys rituals. Right. So now we have to go to the actual mission here. And we're probably going to get to fight a boss here. Which isn't as impressive as it sounds right now, but it is kind of cool. You know, I'm pretty sure it's the first, like, proper boss fight, or boss of the game, in Atlas Park. Because you don't really get to fight. There are boss enemies that roam around in other areas, but not much here. Leo says, okay, my Chromebook is garbage. I can't get anything to load. I give up. Oh, that sucks. If only there were heroes in the real world, Anthony says. I know, right, man? Right. Well, Leo, let me also just actually put this out here, too. How do I actually pull it up? So my global chat handle is @Killerizer. So what you can do is if you go to Global Friends, whenever you can get on, and if you hit add, you can actually type in @Killerizer and then OK, and then it'll send me a global friend invite. And then I'll be able to accept it, and then you'll know whenever I'm on, and then, you know, we could always team up in the future if you ever get that sorted. Gamer missed another big sale today doing a hero's work. I am not Saitama, okay? I am not Saitama. Do I look anything like Saitama? I have glasses on. I have a beard. I'm blue. Look at my ears. Oh god, wait, I just exited. Whoops. Also, yeah, Reborn says, well, you have a Chromebook. Alright, let's go back in. I don't care about supermarket sales. What matters to me is saving the day. So let's just start attacking them. Oh, and look, they have dialogue. What did they just say? Oh, we got ourselves a hero. You're too late to stop us. Galaxy was just the first. Atlas will be the next to fall. So yeah, these guys are very, very bad. They are so bad. They are thugs, villains. We need to stop them right now. Look at what they've done to this building. Look at all the fire, the graffiti. But mostly the graffiti. Look at what they've done. I can't believe this, man. Slice. Oh, wait, I missed one. I'm surrounded. But it's alright, these are minions. They're nothing to worry about. We will just bring them down. I wonder if this is one of the areas with fire where it can actually hurt you if you stand in it. I don't think so. Yeah, there are some maps where, or some like certain boss fights where you can stand in a certain spot, like with that maybe has fire or lava or whatever it is, and you will take damage if you stand there. But not in this case. The game is pretty easygoing early on. Your sacrifices will pave the way for our new world. Cinderburn. Cinderburn. All right, this is the big one. All right. Here goes nothing. We're going to use Insight to boost my accuracy. And let's just go. Got it? Oh god, uh-oh. We gotta get the hell out of here. Uh-oh, he's pretty nasty. We gotta slice him down. Do that. Now you'll see he's a boss. He's the same level as me in orange because he's a boss. These guys have usually more health than you and take a lot of damage, but we did beat him. Got a lot of XP for that. Cinderburn is defeated. In fact, can we just... The Hellfire burns bright inside the leaders of the Hellions. So bright, in fact, that they can call it forth to incinerate their enemies. This inner fire keeps them safe from fire damage, but leaves them quite susceptible to cold. So if you want to make a character that maybe has a cold power set for this first set of enemies, for this first group, that might be a good idea if you want to go through this story arc as quickly as possible. Leo says, asshole at Walmart tricked me. Me, I don't know anything about laptops. I need something that can play online games. Picks up Chromebook. Will this play online games? Walmart employee. Yeah, it'll play online games. Me, you sure? Employee, yeah, cash or credit card. That is exactly how it goes. Okay, so we need to check the nearby computer. Is anyone there? Please, I don't have much time. They're going to find me at any moment. I'm here with other survivors. Please, someone needs to hear this. I'm here. My name is GamerFourFun. Who is this? GamerFourFun. Oh, it's so good to hear someone else. My name is Dana Abashi. Matthew's wife? Matthew? He's safe? He got out of Galaxy City? He is. Hold on. Let me get him on the communicator. You get the communicator... You get your communicator and radio to Matthew Abashi. Yeah? So his wife was fine. Oh, look, and we get it. Matthew, is it really you? Dana, you're alive? You're alive? Oh, yeah, Dana says, yeah, Dana, you're alive? You're alive? Matthew, I don't have much time to talk. I'm being held prisoner by Arachnos. What? Where? We're coming to get you. You and GamerFourFun need to hear this. Arachnos has captured survivors of Galaxy City, and they're funding gangs in Atlas Park to destabilize it. They're the ones who helped the Hellions. So Arachnos are a big group of enemies. They're the big group of the villain game, the Rogue Isles. You need to stop them or else. Bam, bam, bam. Matthew, well, that doesn't sound good. There she is. Take her back in. Data, we're going to find you. I promise. And that's it. So basically, his wife, along with others, were captured. Arachnos helped out the Hellions, gave them things to make them stronger, or help take over that, because that's ultimately their goal. They want to take down. They want to take down heroes. They're villains. They are villains. Matthew Abashi, let's call and speak to him. Well, we saved the day, GamerFourFun. Those people you saved will be safe, and the Hellions plan has stopped. I just wish there was some answer for my wife, that we know where she was. If only I was able to go back and find her. None of this would have happened in the first place. She'd be safe. Your wife's alive, Matthew. It's not too late to save her. All right, so we finished up the story arc. We got 3 reward merits. Merits are used to trade in. They're another form of currency in a way, but you basically can use them to get really good rewards once you've built them up. And you get reward merits by doing story arcs, defeating giant monsters, task forces, stuff like that. You have received your first reward merit. These merits are included. Actually, it says it right here exactly what they're used for and how you can get them. You're right. I still have a chance. Not everyone can say that, right? But we also need to make sure Atlas is safe. I'll work on my end to see what I can find regarding Arachnos, what they're doing, what they're planning, and where they're holding my wife and the other prisoners. I know some people who could use your help right now. They're fighting the good fight in Atlas, but they're losing. Who are these people? One of the people who need your help is a man named Officer Fields, a rookie cop who is part of the Galaxy City PD, and another is a woman named Sandra Costell. You'll only have time to help one of them, but don't worry. There's another hero who is inspired by your actions with the Helion who's going to help whoever you can't get to. Right, so you'd be introduced to a new contact. We can decide whoever we want. I don't know if I'm going to do either of these arcs right now, but we will. You know what? I'm actually going to join this. So I'm going to send Scar Hunter a message. I'll join. So I just go send message, and then he sends me an invite to the team. I will do that, and we'll be able to show off the team side of things. I guess for now I'll just pick. I don't know. We'll just pick Officer Fields. So we're going to be doing a DFB. A DFB is a trial. So if we go to LFG, a trial. So this is usually, it's usually like a short task force. We're sent in somewhere to do something. In this case, we got to go into the sewers and deal with whatever the problems are. I don't remember the exact detail. Actually, it says it right here. The destruction of Galaxy City has made the sewer network an even less hospitable place than it usually is, allowing significant threats to take away... You know, hold on. Before I start reading that, let me level up. So we can add enhancements now, enhancement slots to powers. So we can put more enhancements in them. I have 2 that I can select, so we're going to do 1 in pistols and 1 in Sting of the Wasp. So we'll finish that up. You're ready for security level 4? If you got something to... I'm not going to read all this, but it's right here. So, let's train up to next level. I've unlocked new power sets from the power pool. So this is where you can get things... Get things like teleportation, you can get super speed, you can get things to heal yourself, to jump around for super jumping, for flying. You get fly right now. So that's all there. I'm going to focus right now on the primary stuff, but maybe for level 6 I'll get that. Let me just make sure they haven't started the DFB. Okay, yeah, he's about to start it. Alright, I'm going to enter that. There's actually a trainer inside the trial itself, so I'll level up there. So we don't have to hold anything up. So when you start a trial up, it'll ask you to queue up. Everyone has to queue up for it to start. Or after 60 seconds it'll start. So if somebody doesn't queue up within 60 seconds, then the trial will just start without them. Also, I have the star now. Sometimes that happens. Where is Scar Hunter? Oh no, he got it. Okay. It was just waiting for him to load in. I'm just gonna train up real quick. We're gonna get empty clips. We can show this off. So let's just show this attack off. So basically it had an arc area of effect, so I was able to hit all of these guys here, which is pretty cool. This looks like fun once you get into it. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I mean, it is old though, so I can understand it might be hard for some people to like get into it nowadays, but it is cool. There's a lot of it's a role-playing game. There's a lot of character building to it, and a lot of ways to customize your character and kind of play it however you want, or you can just play certain archetypes that naturally will play like that, which is cool. But this is kind of the big thing of this game, and that's the teaming. The game has a great community, and it's very easy to find a team on some of the more popular servers, and even on some of the lesser popular servers. If you really dig into it and befriend a lot of people in the community, you can get teams pretty much anywhere going. So there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but because we have a full group of 8 people, I mean, it's a little different because this is a trial, so it'll have a certain number of enemies anyway, but like, because we have a full group and it assumes that, you can see there's a lot of enemies, including a boss in the group. Cool, so we got them. And let's just shoot him. Alright, defeat the Hellion gang leader. So this is an arch-villain. These guys are tough. I mean, we're melting this guy, but usually they're tough. He has a lot of HP. Like, look at this. He has 1200 HP to start. Most characters at level 4 or level 3 are like around 100, 113, 130, 150 maybe if you're a tank. I don't know, those numbers I'm just pulling off the top of my head, but... Yeah, it says 8 foot 400 pound muscle blue dude unloading 2 baby ass guns everywhere. Exactly. Exactly. It's what we do. So basically now the Vasilok, I hope I said that right. Vasilok. I've never actually had to say this name before, but the Vasiloks are, they're actually tough, like, relatively tough enemies for this point in the game. Because they have debuffs and they can also, like, stun you, put you to sleep. There are some, self-destructing ones that do a ton of damage. So yeah, we just want to be careful of those. So, gonna go there, hit them. I can't wait until we get into some of the really good powers, though, for this set. There's so many icon and text boxes on screen at once, I'm so confused. Yeah, it's... So, like... Yeah, like, over here, this is the list of the team members. So you'll be able to see their health bar and the endurance bar. Everything else I've explained, but obviously it's, you know, lots going on right now. So, like, what I'm doing is I'm clicking the powers to activate them. Like, these are my primary powers. I usually keep them together. We have Brawl, which is just a basic, you know, one-punch thing. It's a small attack, a weak attack, but it does allow you to keep attacking. And then you have Rest here, which maybe at some point I'll need to use. So something like this, Immobilizing Dart, that'll make it so the enemy can't move, which is really nice. Especially for a blaster, if we want to keep our distance, it really helps with that. And then you have this stuff here, which are just inspirations. So I use the yellow one, and it gives me more perception to hit bonus. So it lets me... So it basically takes me from, like, whatever the base percent chance is of me hitting an enemy and adds 5%. This game makes Diablo 3 look like a children's card game. You know, trust me, I don't know Diablo 3, but it's not like I've never played it, but it's not that bad. Okay, so also, one other thing to note is there are badges that you get. And you can get a badge in this specific spot here by not killing any of these minions. So what we're going to try and do, we're not going to use this here, the empty clips, because it would risk hitting everyone. So instead, we're just going to keep the attacks basic. Somebody just, I think, killed them. I don't know. Okay, good. No, we got it. All right, we got the badge. So basically, certain missions will have certain challenges to get badges. So we got this one, cadaver counter. You took out the mad Vasilok doctor in the sewers beneath Paragon without killing any of the cadavers it was controlling, which is heroic. So we get a badge for it. So empty clips. I'm just gonna put this into empty clips, and you know, let's put another one into empty clips. What do I have as far as enchantments go? Oh, so we got single origin enchantments. I keep saying enchantments because of God of War. Enhancements. So like I can sort these here. Like we have one for accuracy, one for damage, and even one for healing. So I'll put the healing one in health, which gives me a base a regeneration thing. So I regenerate a certain amount of health because of this. I'm gonna put this in here so it'll increase that. We'll put accuracy into empty clips, and you'll also put damage in empty clips. You'll put damage in empty clips. So when we do use that attack, it'll be pretty strong. But yeah, this game is not too bad though once you actually get into it and like get to learn what's what. Like I'm not good with this kind of stuff, but it's actually pretty it's actually not too bad. Okay, let's slice and dice. Nope. Okay. Your character is Kratos with guns. Yeah, I guess it is. Kratos was blue and had elf ears, or whatever ears I chose. I don't know what those are. Cool. Got them both. Cool, so we got that. Oh god, once someone's dying. Look. Iron Man Tony Dillon is dying. We need to save him. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give him a respite. Oh wait, hold on, where is he? There he is. We're gonna give him... Oh, he doesn't have room in his inventory, so that means his inspiration tray is filled up. Alright, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He doesn't need my help. Let's do that. So we killed the boss. So as a blaster, my main priority is dealing damage. It's basically to just deal the damage on the team. We have all these different, archetypes here. We have Brute, we have me the Blaster, we have a Mastermind, Corruptor, which does damage as well as support. You have Dominators, which has some control as well as a bit of melee as well too. War Shades. You have another Blaster. You have another Corruptor. So we have a pretty good team in terms of damage. Except Tony is dying. Tony's dying again. Let's kill the Prophet. Good work. Let's see if we can help any of the lost you brought in. All right, we did get a level up. We go to level 6, which means we can get a new power, which I'm going to try and do real quick before we head to the final part. Swap ammo. Alright, yeah, let's go with swap ammo. So I can use different types of ammo, which this will give me... We'll have the secondary damage converted to fire damage and inflict minor damage over time. You have these, which will slow enemies down, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, minor slow effect. And then you have these, chemical, which probably won't work on these things. Let's purchase... Oh, minor damage debuff on the target. So we're gonna go with the fire damage for now. And now my pistols will do fire damage. There's some damage over time, which is nice. So we do want to move around. So these are Hydra Heads. Hydra are really really tough enemies, as you can see. They can kind of melt you if you're not careful, and I was not careful, and I got melted. Tony's superpower is to be near death constantly but never die. Exactly. Oh, you know what? Hold on. So I can combine 3 of the same inspirations to make one new one. So like the Awakened here. I'm just waiting for this bubble to go away so I don't take damage as soon as I get back up. Alright, so now I'll use the Awaken, which resurrects me. And now we just wait. Well, thank you. Thank you, Hot Natured. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, they're trying to kill me. Okay, good. So we finished up the trial. And by that I mean I let my teammates finish up the trial while I was dying. And we have this, which I can now select an increase, which will take effect, which will last for 1 week. It's temporary. It lasts for 1 week or until I hit level 22. I'm gonna go for accuracy. I like when my stuff hits, so we're gonna go for accuracy right now, and then we're gonna exit. Cool. We can do another run if enough are interested. Let me see. Do I want to do another one? All right, I think I might do another one. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to the P2W agent. Although actually, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Like Spider-Man, you were carried by your team because you're a hero. Exactly. Exactly. I was carried by the team because I'm a hero. There is one other thing I want to... I think I'll do one more to try and get to level, level 8. I do want to show off this building over here. This one. This is a big thing of the game. So we'll talk about that after I get done with this next DFB. So does anyone have any questions on this? Because I know, like, I'm not doing the best job explaining everything, but there is a lot, like, in this game to cover. A lot. Alright, so we're going to give the leader a second to, as he says, fill back up. What else can I cover, actually, while we're waiting? So there's Salvage. Salvage is basically... So we have Invention Salvage here. We get that as we beat enemies. And that basically lets us craft... They're used in recipes, which I don't have any here to show you right now, but you can use those. You can craft recipes. Craft enhancements with recipes. So, like, recipes will have certain enhancements. You craft it. It'll pop up here. And then you can throw it into powers. Actually, while we have this up, let me throw accuracy in. We have recharge. Yeah, let's get Sting of the Wasp. So that'll make the recharge go down from 10 seconds to 7.32 seconds, which is that's a decent extra recharge rate. We also have military extension here, so we'll definitely throw that in. I don't know, we can throw these oxygen devices for endurance. We'll throw them in here since there's nothing else in these. DFBs are usually, you know, they usually get them pretty quickly, or there's a lot of them going on. Reason being, it's something, it's a trial that's used to really help you level up and level up quickly. You can actually get double XP whenever you want in this game, because you know, you can play the game like I am right now, where you're just going at the base level of upgrading and progression, which is ideal for if you want to do a lot of missions solo, or even like in teams. Because if you have double XP, a lot of times you might start out leveling stuff before you get a chance to do them. So you know, double XP I typically recommend more if you're out of story missions, or you're just not interested in doing any more story missions in a certain like level range, and you just want to kind of get into more of the later game stuff. You get those double XPs, and then you can just bump in. Or if you just want to get a character to level 50, then just get a bunch of double XP things. Actually, let me show that too while I'm here. I'm thinking about it. Pay to win field agent. So this is P2W field agent. So what I can do with this is we can go tell me about your, or show me your wares, and we have custom XP rates, and these are free. You can get 25% more XP, you can get 50% more XP, or you can even double your XP. But influence gain will be reduced by 50%, XP gain. I think maybe I'll do this first one, or I'm sorry, this one. So I still get influence, but I'll also get an XP boost. So let's do that, because I do want to try and get to level 8 by the end of this upcoming DFB. Inspiration drops, we can disable certain inspiration drops from happening, so they don't fill up your inventory here of inspirations. We also have like temporary powers, so you can, someone's doing a fortune on me, which gives me an extra little power. It's random. We got the lovers, so we get extra regeneration and recovery, and also a healing bonus, which I guess is nice. So we have temporary powers, which cost influence. So we need 5,000 for the St. Louis Hammer, which gives me 30 shots with that. I only have 3,788. We have 50,000 for Envenom Dagger. Again, I'm a little short on money for that. That one was 50,000. We have 500,000 for Smoke Flashes. And then we have things like Defense Amplifiers, which are 36,000. We have 500,000 for Eternal Shift. You know, there's a lot of cool temporary powers here that you could eventually summon. You can even get a signature summon, which these are like really powerful heroes you can summon to help you out in certain missions. So like the influence you need for this one is like 10 million. And I have 3,788 on me. So definitely not getting that anytime soon. So we go to prestige powers, and we can actually get a few of these now because they're free. You can make certain selections. So Sansamu, we're gonna claim that. We'll claim the Nemesis Staff Origin bonus. Since I am natural, I get a bonus with that, so we'll claim that. We have the Black Wand as well with no bonus, so we'll get that. Basically, the cool thing about the Homecoming server, and by the way, there are a bunch of different servers, and I definitely recommend checking out as many as you can find, so you can figure out which one works best for you. But Shield Oscillator Pet. Hold on, before I select yes, I just want to quickly check. We have Long Range Teleporter. All right, you know what? Let's just enter. I'm gonna buy the jump pack, and I'll show off some of these later when I get a chance. Throw the Nemesis Staff one. I also have throwing knives. Throw that there. Cool. So we'll go through this DFB again. Should take about 10 minutes, and then I'll show you over there, Architect Entertainment. Show that off, which will be cool. Okay. So let's actually, no, let's add cold. Because these guys are weak to cold. And I missed them. I missed them all. Alright, so we have a new power here, Sansamu. This lets me do a quick succession of punches there. Which is kind of cool. Okay, got a big hit there. And yeah, let's keep going. Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Did the boss already die before I got here? Damn. The Nemesis Staff. It usually knocks enemies back, so it's really nice to have. Uh-oh, they're trying to attack me. Someone just walked right up to me. Tried to hit me in the face with the gun. I think it was this guy. Well, he got wrecked. Anyway, once I also show off Architect Entertainment, I'll show off one of my finish tunes. One of my level 50s. And then I think we'll probably end the stream there. I just wanted to kind of do an introduction stream and show off this game and what the beginning looks like. Explain certain things. I'm sure there's a lot that I missed. A lot of things that I haven't had a chance to go through. Leo says Leroy Jenkins. Yeah. Okay, we got level 7. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here. And we're just going to put some more into... I don't know, it doesn't really matter. We'll put pistols and Sting of the Wasp. Alright, someone's looking for heroes. Sometimes when you level up to get to a certain level, you'll get these pop-ups which tell you, hey, there's a contact looking for someone. Looking for a hero's help. So, just something to keep in mind. I'm switching over to fire damage now. And we're gonna... I actually don't know what these guys are weak to exactly. So... Actually, do I have any... Back alley brawler? No, I can't put that in there. Alright, never mind then. Reborn says I came back from my shower. Cool. Yeah, we're just doing we're doing a trial again. I don't know if you saw the first one, but we're doing another one of these, and then I'm gonna show off definitely one of the coolest things I think that City of Heroes has going for it. And as you can see, I'm actually immobilized right now. I can't move. That's what these enemies do, these Vasiloks. They can just lock you down and it can be pretty bad. Also, there are bombs there, which blow up, and if you're near them, will do a ton of damage. Yep, Reborn, we are showing off. Okay, so someone needs the badge, so we will not use this. In fact, I'm just going to get it out of the tray so I don't use it accidentally. Try to make sure we don't... I also don't want to use this either because that can hit multiple enemies. So we will just keep things to single target attacks. Cool. All right, we got him. Good stuff. By the way, Reborn, you and Leo have like they're not really similar profile pics, but from afar they look kind of similar. So I'm getting confused sometimes when I see Leo chatting and you chatting, and I'm not sure who's chatting. Anthony has like just an A. He has the A, the YouTube A, with the blue circle. His is obvious. All right, let's use this one for the debuffs. The chemical ammunition. Oh, we can actually put these back. So attack these guys. So take these guys out. I'm actually gonna level up pretty soon. I'll definitely get to level 8, which is nice. If I ever get a working laptop, I'll gladly join. Yeah, definitely. Whatever that is, let me know. You know, this is a game that I played a lot over the years, and it's really my game where I'm not always playing it, but when I do start playing it, like I play it for a while, like a lot within a certain period, and then I kind of stop playing for a while, and then I come back to it. Basically run through the gauntlet of things to do again and again. And plus, you know, there are things, there are issues that drop, which are like, you know, they're content updates. So they'll give you maybe some changes to powers for balance. Maybe it'll be extra story arcs. Maybe it'll be extra just basic missions. Maybe new trials. Maybe new task forces. Like a lot of different things. Costume pieces. A bunch of things that that the game has going for it, but it is also an MMORPG. So like, and it's one that's not like, it's not, you know, it's not updated all the time, or not updated as frequently as like maybe a released game would be. At least I don't think. I mean, I don't really know. Oh, we got Bullet Rain. Yeah, let's do Bullet Rain. I think this is really cool, actually. Hail of bullets. I remember this attack. This is amazing. Can't wait till we get that. All right, we're gonna do Bullet Rain. Oh, I would like, you know, actually, I'm gonna choose this. I'm not gonna choose Bullet Rain just yet. I'm gonna choose Speed, and we're gonna choose. Actually, never mind. You know what? Let's just choose Bullet Rain. Fuck it. Because right now I'm only just about. Not really gonna do more with this tune today. This hero, we're just gonna go down here. Oh, the Hydra. Yes, the ones that killed me before. All right, we're gonna keep moving. Oh, they killed them before I even got here. All right, let's try this again. All right, see this? That was the new attack I just got, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can get another bullet rain in. Nope. He died before I could get it. All right, this time we'll increase damage instead of accuracy, and we're good to go on that. All right, so now that we're done with DFBs, which are, what is it called? What is the actual full title of it? Death from Below. I'll just say thank you for the runs. Can't actually type. Take care all. Okay, and then we'll just quit that. And we're all good. So I leveled up, I got kind of to where I wanted to, level-wise. Alright, so the level 9 can be put with the level 3. No, it was a low, it was a 70% chance, which isn't super low, but it is also kind of low, so I wasn't really expecting that to work. I don't know, let's throw this in there. We've got an attack power 1. We'll try and combine these two, 95%. Goes up to that. And then we have the endurance, put that in there. Okay. Let's go to Architect Entertainment on the map. So Architect Entertainment is a system that allows you to create story arcs, allows you to create missions, allows you to play other people's missions. And yes, people use it for farming, but there are some legit, good story arcs and stuff that happen, and it has its own thing where you get tickets from the missions, and you can trade them in for badges, enhancements, salvage, and some cool rewards that you can get, recipes and all that stuff. So the way Architect Entertainment works is you go up to one of these monitors here, and we can go here, all right? And let's say I want to create a new mission. So first off, you have the list of story arcs here. If they have AE, if they have one of these are developer choices. These are ones that the developers have played, or the people running this server have played, and they basically said, you know what, these are great. Let's put our stamp of approval on them, and these are the top ones. But, these aren't the only ones. There are a bunch of them that you can play. I'm just going to create a new mission. All right, we're going to create a new mission, and we're going to call it Gamer's Lazy Story Arc. All right. This isn't worth playing. We're going to go to Story Contact. The contact's name is going to be GamerFourFun. Contact type is going to be a standard contact. Can I just use... You can actually use your character, I know, but I don't remember how to do it. Alright, you know what? We're just going to call this one GamerFourFun. We're going to call this one Fake GamerFourFun. And the contact group, gamer, fake gamer, and about contact. And actually, this is an enemy contact. Oh, wait, no, actually, I'm sorry. Wait, I messed it up. Fake gamers, about contact. This is a faker. Story parameters, work in progress. Yeah, we'll just say work in progress. Suggested alignment. So you can basically say this is more for thematics, if maybe a hero character wouldn't want to fight other heroes, which is something maybe a villainous character would want. This is neutral. You can be any character you want. You can do souvenir clues too, which I'm not going to bother with. All right, so we go to mission 1. right? So we go to mission 1, and we're going to put in. You can actually create enemies, I think, as well. I don't remember how. But I'm almost certain you can. Alright, well for now we're just going to put in... We're just going to put in the contaminated. There we go. Map type, we're going to do a... We're going to put this in an office. We're going to make this a tiny office. Office abandoned. Mission parameters, default level 1, 2, we'll just say 1. Maximum level 1. Mission pacing is flat. I don't know. Time to complete, we can put a time limit on the mission. Oh, so I can make it so like most of the enemies appear towards the back of the map, or maybe even up at the front. Or ramp up, it just gets harder and harder as you go, or staggered. Like, I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff here. We'll just go with flat. There is no time limit on missions. Player can exit the map normally. Mission begin clue. This is a fake gamer. This is a fake gamer. Do not trust her. Clue description. Faker. And write text. Mission introduction dialogue. It's spoken by the contact to the player. Hello, I am... Yeah, you know, yeah, let's just do it this way. Hello, I am a real gamer. Mission send-off dialogue. Beat up contaminated. Contaminated gamers. Compass active task. Defeat contaminated gamers. Still busy dialogue. What are you doing? Return success dialogue. And then like when you return, the story will be that we attack her. What do you mean I'm a fake? I'm a fake gamer. I'm real. Dead. And then she dies. And then we successfully stop the fake gamer. Okay, there we go. Fight a boss. We're good. Save and test. No, there's no errors. Save and exit. Fake gamers. So this is going to be an epic story. My creations. Oh, I can't actually test it. Hang on. What are the errors? Oh, mission 1. No details have been entered. Oh. Whoops. You know what? Just do that. Defeat all enemies. No, we don't need a boss. Defeat him. Okay, save and test. Yes, so we're going to accept. This here is the fake gamer for fun. Hello, I am real gamer. Beat up contaminated gamers. That's what we're going to do. We're going to beat up contaminated gamers. Alright, now if I do say so myself, I think this story arc is amazing that I've put together. I think it's truly the pinnacle of storytelling in video games. Look at these contaminated gamers. We must stop them now. Okay, let's do this. Beat them up. There we go. I could have also like created a whole new group, I think, and you know, actually made a fake gamers group, but You know, I'm just trying to show this off quickly. But the thing is, like, this Architect Entertainment thing is really cool if you really delve into it, and honestly, you could just make this the whole thing that this game is about for you, is just creating story arcs, and, you know, you can get something out of it. Also, we got the bug fixer badge, because we bug tested something. So, we beat them, we have the clue, this is a fake gamer, do not trust her, faker. Okay, so we find out that she's a fake gamer. So now we're gonna go up to her, and we're gonna confront her about it. We're just gonna put a bullet in the head. Probably, that's what we should do. What do you mean I'm a faker? I'm dead. And there we go. We have saved the day from the fake GamerFourFun. And that is Architect Entertainment. Okay, so that is going to be it for this GamerFourFun character. I do want to show off one of my other characters. Quit to character select. Yeah, quit to character select. One of my level 50s, just to kind of show off what one of these would look like. I had a theme with naming these characters. You know, they're all sorts of different characters, but name-wise, they're all pretty similar, as you can probably tell. What am I gonna use? You know, let me show off a Mastermind, actually. Killerizer, okay. So Masterminds are an archetype that can summon up pets, and those pets are used to fight for you. So what I can do is I can summon up. This guy has robots, so we're gonna summon. No, actually, I'm sorry. This guy has gang members. He's the gang leader. He's got a bunch of thugs here, right? And so I summon them up with these, and then we have these things, which let me upgrade them. So equip thugs, and then upgrade equipment. So I toss these guys that, buffs them all up, and then we also throw that in. And then now they're all super buffed up now. So what I can do with them is we can go and, especially in this low area, this low level city area, we can just have them completely destroy level 4 Blood Brother Brawlers, which, as you can see, are gray because of their level. Yeah, they're just gonna get destroyed. Oh, the other thing that we can do too, actually, is we can use this move called Gang War, which just summons like a bunch of them. Also, we got Hover, by the way. And yeah, there we go. And this is my gang. Right here. This is my family right here. Well, this is this character's family anyway. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know. There's like probably like 15, 16 or so. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 ready to just completely destroy all these Hellions. I mean, I could even destroy them. Look at this. Bam. Gamer Gang? Yep, the Gamer Gang, exactly. They actually have names. We have Fred, I'm Fred 2, also Fred. We have Steven and Steven, and then we have Steve Frederick up here. These are actually all different like levels of thugs. Like the thugs are basically the minions. The enforcers here, the two Stevens, are basically the lieutenants, and then the bruiser is the boss, Steve Frederick. I mean, besides me, I'm the boss, but he's like the secondary boss. And then we have a bunch of these thugs here. These guys you can't rename the posse, but it's cool to have. Anyway, you know, this is like masterminds are pretty cool if you like having like pet control and being able to use pets and everything. Like even support as well. Like you can use bubble shield. Get all that. Hey Lyra, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Fred, Steven, Steve Frederick. Exactly. I was very creative when it came to naming my mastermind pets. Come on guys, there's a lady here getting destroyed. Stop this guy quickly. Oh wait, you're all on passive. Destroy him. Guys, I think that was a little overkill. A little overkill. You probably did not need to do all of that. Well. Okay, let me just go on to one of my other characters. Like, this is actually one of my weaker characters. Reborn says, just a little, so it's fine. Exactly. Just a little overboard. Alright, Killerizer the Third. Or you know what? Killerizer. Dot. Street Justice, Super Reflexes. So these are this is a Stalker. This is actually one of like both of these guys. I mean, Stalkers are really hard-hitting characters. You know, actually, let me use this one. Because this has my favorite power set. Which actually a lot of my tunes have, but... Lyra, do you think I can survive with 8,770 USD in the United States while I gain some money on the first few months? 8,770. I mean, considering how much rent can end up being and, I don't know, food, monthly expenses, you can maybe get a couple, 2-3 months out of that. I don't know. It you know, each person is different. Like, it just depends how much money you really spend, but depends how many months. If you're talking like 1 or 2 months, I think you'll be fine, as long as you're able to like get something, get a job, and start making money. If we're talking like 4 or 5 months, it's possible, but you might be stretching it then. All right. So the way a Stalker works, by the way, is so I'm invisible to this enemy here. This is a Behemoth Overlord, a part of the Circle of Thorns faction. Not much to say. They possess scientists in this place. So, like, it looked like he was attacking, but really he was just doing some animations and healing himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this guy with one hit, with one thing called Assassin's Blades. This is a Stalker's specialty. So what we do is we're hidden, we build up, this increases our attack power, and then we use the Assassin's Blades. This is a lieutenant, and he gets completely destroyed. Now, the possessed scientist it's too late for him, so we're just going to finish him off. We can also go over here. Yes, we just do that. I missed this guy, but I hit him. Tossed him back a bit. And this actually power set, the dual blades, this is like my favorite in the game. It's so fun. Like, it's not technically the best, but I think it's the best. It's great. Alright, let me show this off too. So we have this attack here. The Core Final Judgment. So this attack can hit a bunch of enemies. So we have these 3 enemies here, right? And it does a ton of damage. So we're going to use this. Goes across to them. Oh, actually, he wasn't an enemy. He's Conrad. I might have made a mistake. I was trying to attack you. I'm sorry, sir. He was about to be possessed, but they didn't end up succeeding. Wow, United States is somehow expensive country, but a cool country. Yeah, it is expensive. There's no doubt about that. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you have a tune like this, where you basically just kind of sneak up on enemies. I'd say this: if you like having like melee tunes or tunes, you know, where you fight up close and you have a decent amount of defense, but you also have attack power to like really kill enemies quickly, I would definitely recommend a Stalker, because it's great for solo missions, especially some of those missions where like you have to get to a certain target or maybe kill one specific enemy in the mission. You can just fly through the mission pretty much, or speed through the mission with super speed, which is what I'm using right now. Build up. Blades. Kill. So, Stalkers are probably my favorite archetype as well. Oh, you see all these possessed scientists? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so watch this, watch this, watch this. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Amazing. Let's kill them all. Okay, they didn't kill them all, but it did kill a bunch of them. Okay, so we saved Don. This time we saved Don. We're good people. Oh, so you know what? Actually, let me show one other thing, too, before we end this stream. Hold on. I gotta get over this. Let's go to Monster Island, which is... I think it's one of these here. We're gonna go to Monster Island. With AKUSD, you can probably survive a full year, Reborn says. Where? Not talking about the US, right? I don't think there's anywhere you could actually survive a year on 8,000. No, I mean in the US. Alright, is this... I think this is Monster Island. It's not actually called Monster Island, it's called Tempest Quay, but... it has giant monsters. These guys have a ton of HP. They are really tough to take down, but let's fight one. So you see how much their health bar just isn't moving? Like, these guys have a ton of HP. I don't know if I have the DPS to actually take them out. At least on my own. I can summon up some pets to help me out, but... yeah, these guys are kind of brutal. I'm gonna actually use this here. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get them to attack this guy with me. Altogether, I think I'll be able to beat this guy. Because these guys here, these Prefectus, they're Simorians, and they can do a ton of damage. You should have used your gang to fight this guy. They would get wrecked. Like, they would get absolutely wrecked. Come on, attack, attack. No! The essence is destroyed. One of them is. That's not good. Alright, this probably isn't actually gonna happen right now. I think this might take a little longer than I thought it was. What the heck? Why'd you go over there? Come on, why is my mouse not working? Yeah, this, I can do it, but this is gonna take a little longer than I want it to. Okay, so I guess the final thing I'll show, though, is this. Self-destruct. Self-destruct. PBAOE extreme damage, foe, KB, self-kill. Let's use it. That, like, did basically no damage to them. That's a shame. Why would you self-destruct? Because this stream, Reborn, is over. So yeah, that is City of Heroes. Just a little introduction to it. May stream more of it, may not. But if you guys do end up joining this game and you want to play, or you want to send me a friend request, you go to Friends. You go to add, you want to make sure you're on global friends. You go to add at Killerizer, and you just hit OK, and then it'll send me an invite. Leo says I like it. Reborn says I may join. Yeah, and you know, if you see me on, hit me up. You can even hit me up on Discord too if you want to check if I'm going to play. But yeah, otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. And Reborn says, well, yeah, as I wrote earlier, I believe a Mexican gang makes around 10 to 12K USD per year. Ah, okay. Gotcha. For more normal American citizens, saving 1 million is kind of a challenge. $1 million? Yeah, that's... Saving that much money is definitely a challenge for most. But there are plenty who have made millions, so it's not the rarest thing in the world. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining. Lyra, Reborn, Leo, Anthony, Ash. And yeah, stay tuned. I might come back with this and might do some more later game content or continue the GamerFourFun character, or who knows. We'll see. But take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time.